Is Katseye's choreography inappropriate? But who leaked aespa's comeback? A fan grabbing onto J-Hope and not letting him go. I-dle accused of copying Seulgi. Fans worried about fantasy boys, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, oh my god. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Happy Monday, by the way. I have my stress ball in hand. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Ever since Katseye released Gnarly, there has been so much discussion surrounding literally everything. One of them being the choreography. Now, the first time we talked about this, some people were saying that the choreography was inappropriate for the youngest member of the group, Yoonchae, who is 17 years old, specifically for this dance move. And then, of course, in the music video, there was flies mating. But that's not our circus today. But the conversation surrounding the choreography this time around is more so a general discussion surrounding the choreography. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that choreography and found out that they were going to be performing on music shows, this isn't a personal judgment, by the way. It's just, you know, being a K-pop stan for a really long time, I was wondering, are they going to get banned from performing this on music shows? Are music shows even going to allow them to perform that choreography on the music show? Because hell, Hyuna got banned from performing bubble pop on music shows because, and I quote, the choreography was too suggestive and she was literally just dancing with a guy. So that's the context for why I thought that. And now we have people debating the appropriateness of the choreography. So let me just check out the video really quickly. So this is their M Countdown performance. This is unbearable. It's 2025 and we still have to watch trashy music shows where female idols wear butt and boob covers, turn around and run their hands down their legs, twerk, sit with their legs spread, and do dances that overly emphasize their chest. When will this stop? When will they stop stripping women just to put them on stage? Female singers can perform without having to do all that. I sincerely hope the industry of female sexualization run by Mr. Pang finally collapses. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have idols coming forward saying they were forcefully harassed by their company CEO, and yet people still don't get it. Still going on about typical radical feminists like that's the real issue. Seriously, in what world is this the work of some evil woman? They're literally depicting acts outright in the music videos. This person is even encouraging people to file formal complaints with the Broadcasting Review Committee, the Korean Media Rating Board, and the Youth Harmful Media Reporting Center under the Ministry of Gender Equality and Family. Now, of course, fans did come to Katseye's defense in all of this conversation. Wow, this is so feminist, of course, right? We have to censor women in short skirts. When women show skin, men lose all self-control. Of course, that's how it works. Can people really not tell that the music video was just a stylized, subversive take? It was clearly meant to look bizarre and disturbing. I mean, the song is literally called Gnarly. This country still can't move past the idea that if someone dresses revealingly, they're asking to be. It's honestly disgusting. But music shows have definitely been changing a lot because when Hyuna released Bubble Pop 10 million years ago, she got banned for that. When Z-Boys and Z-Girls wanted to perform on music shows, but their songs were entirely in English, and music shows were like, no, you can't perform on our music shows because your songs are entirely in English. Which, by the way, Streets of Gold is such an amazing song. And then all of a sudden, we have so many groups performing entirely English songs on music shows. XG, Katseye, I don't even know who else, but I mean, music shows are changing. They still will not allow tattoos. You can see like tape on Katseye members because of their tattoos. I don't know. Okay. Katseye team, if you're watching, put like jewels, like, you know, stick on jewels on the tattoos. It'll look so cute. That's what Hyorin did. Hyorin has a big tattoo on her stomach, and for music shows, she'd literally like bedazzle it. I feel like that's what Katseye should do. It would really fit the theme. Moving on to aespa, who are seemingly filming their music video, and the music video set, their outfits, and some of the song, I believe, were leaked to the public. So I'm obviously not going to show you the leaks, but I'll show you the surrounding tweets. aespa came to our neighborhood to film a music video. I swear I can practically taste the metal in the air. Yo, the aespa leak. Well, it's censored for us, so it's okay. However, it does seem that Ningning responded to the fact that it was leaked. Oh my, a fan account of yesterday's filming just came out, lol. I'm doomed, lol. I tried so hard to hide it. That's not the whole thing though. You're gonna like it, haha, but you're not supposed to see it like that, ... The person who uploaded it is so mean. So there's that. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I feel like Blackpink's entire album was leaked. I mean, obviously people were talking about it all over Twitter. Like the whole album, obviously I didn't like check to see if like every single song from start to finish had been uploaded, but I was like, I just saw that. So many things are getting leaked. Now I think, you know, filming a music video unless it was like a closed music video set. Like if you're out in public, it could be really hard to hide that type of thing. Remember when Super Shy was leaked ahead of its release, but it was like a dance challenge for Super Shy? And then oh my God, I just got a memory, okay? Super Shy's choreography was leaked ahead of the music video, and it's because they were filming a dance challenge, and it was like a bird's eye view fan who took a video of it and leaked it, right? So then something similar happened to Rise. It was like a bird's eye view of them doing their choreography for their comeback or something, and then they were accused of copying New Jeans like strategy of like having their choreography leaked ahead of the music video. I just thought of that. I thought that was so funny. But anyways, let's move on. So J-Hope is currently on tour, and he has a song called Equal Sign where he goes up close to the audience because there's a lyric. I'll read it to you. There's a song called Equal Sign, and its first lyric is about how we view each other as equals. There's no one above us. There's no one under us. Staying true to that message, instead of me being on stage on a higher level with the audience below, I wanted to truly connect with my fans by engaging with them directly and seeing them eye to eye. This connection with my fans has been incredibly meaningful. So I've been seeing pictures like this. You know, I've seen this, I don't know how to say that. Oh my God. I've just been seeing this go around. Him doing this at his concert with various people, as you can see. There was one girl who went really viral. She's not in these pictures, but whatever. However, there's always a however, isn't there? So let me show you this video. He goes down to the crowd, of course, and he's greeting all the fans. But wait for it. Oh my God, wait, is there a song playing? Am I gonna get a copyright claim? I don't think there's any sound. Oh my God, there is. There's no song playing, so we're okay, I think.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So like, I feel like it's kind of hard to see, but like she won't let him go. And he's kind of like, you know, and it looks like he's, you know, playfully trying to like, you know, like get away. He's shaking his arm.
Okay, let's go.
And then she lets go. So I actually have another angle to this. Guys, there's a new angle of the fan that forced J-Hope to choose her during the equal sign moment, and it's so much worse. You can literally see how his body moves, and he wants to move along, but she won't let go of him. It's definitely much clearer in this one. So of course a lot of fans were calling out this behavior, you know, like holding on and not letting someone go. Now for context, this was his concert in Indonesia. I mean, a lot of fans are saying that she wasn't Indonesian. This doesn't represent Indonesian fans. Army, please give chance to Indonesian Army for equal sign. Let Hobie choose his partner fairly. Do not pull, learn to let go. It only takes one person to F it up for the rest and any future events. The way this equal sign is not equal signing. What happened to respecting Hobie? Some barricade people have been out of line since soundcheck. Please keep Hobie safe. Hosok looks visibly uncomfortable, and honestly, this is just weird. He's a real person, not a toy to be yanked around like that. Please act with more respect. This is so embarrassing. But of course, it goes without saying, you definitely should not grab people and not let them go. I-dle, now known as I-dle, have been releasing concept images for their 8th mini album, We Are. And this most recent set of pictures has been the cause of conversation because it seems people think it's very similar to Seulgi's accidentally on purpose photos. So here we can see everything side by side. Of course, they're wearing the same coat, which I remember last week on Twitter, there was a whole conversation surrounding how K-pop stans claim plagiarism when idols wear the same clothes these days. Some people are even pointing to Soyeon's pictures being quite similar. It's not the same coat, but I guess like the vibe more or less is similar. Like being in a car, the rear view mirror and so on. So of course, there's some people who think that they copied Seulgi. If you go in the comment section on this post, you'll see Seulgi being mentioned. Seulgi, this looks familiar. Seulgi's blueprint is so strong, this is embarrassing. But there are of course some fans coming to I-dle's defense, basically saying, you know, they planned all this quite in advance, so it's very unlikely that they would have copied Seulgi. But I mean, of course, let me know what you think about that. Let's talk about Fantasy Boys, because it seems that a lot of fans are really concerned for the group based on hand signals they've been showing and as well as messages that they've left. Now, we will be discussing some sensitive topics, so if it's a bit too much for you, you can catch me in another video. So there's kind of this like international hand symbol, but it seems that they've done it on a few occasions. So I believe this was from a live stream, and you see the specific hand signal that he's doing, right? Palm to the camera and tuck thumb, trap thumb. The violence at home signal for help. Use the signal to ask for help on a video call without leaving a digital trace. If you see this sign on a video call, find out how to help below. And then in an ending fairy as well, you can see the hand signal. Then here's some messages that were also worrying fans. Today was another tough day. I just got home. Phew. Today, honestly, it's been nonstop since this morning. I just got off work. It's not easy. I originally just wanted to say I'm okay, but I don't think I'm okay. It's a bit overwhelming. But from there, after this blew up, it seems that some of the members apologized for, quote, causing misunderstandings. So here we have Minseo. I'm currently recovering, so please don't worry too much. I'm really sorry for making you all worry so much. I think a lot of people were shocked by the recent live broadcast, so I felt I needed to explain. During the live stream that day, I was extremely exhausted, both physically and mentally, and I didn't mean anything the way it might have come across. I never intended to cause any misunderstandings, but things escalated way more than I expected, and I was honestly really shocked too. I'm truly sorry for causing concern and distress. I feel like I've hurt and worried many people, and I deeply regret that. From now on, I'll do my best to act with more care and responsibility. I'm sorry. And then Hanbin as well left this. You're all worrying about me a lot, but I'm totally fine. I heard people are talking about the music show ending fairy thing, but that's not what it was. I was just caught off guard all of a sudden and got flustered, so I kind of fumbled and stuttered. Fans are remaining quite skeptical in light of these statements. They're vague enough to be like, okay, like I kind of get what you're saying, but they're also not saying this specific hand symbol that I did is not a call for help. All that to say, fans are skeptical. I'm not a fan, but this should raise red flags to their fans. If anything, this message would make me worry even more, because this tells me the company is aware of the attention this issue is getting and are forcing them to make statements. Also, where is the member Minseo? Notice how Minseo keeps apologizing for making us worry, but isn't saying anything about the sign. It was clearly intentional. So with all this, it does seem that fans are trying to organize a boycott. We need to urge them towards better treatment. We can't ignore the safety concerns. So do not interact, unfollow official accounts, use Google Drive links to download music and watch content, cancel subscriptions, use free music apps, websites, stop purchasing, boycott Lulua. I mean, of course, I do wish the best for Fantasy Boys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. So let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. So we don't have a lot to work with today. I'm not gonna lie to you or lead you into thinking otherwise. Do you guys know Ella Purnell? I've been obsessed with Yellow Jackets, and I know she was in Arcane as well. But this tweet, White Dio having her K-pop idol arrives at the airport moment. Tell me why. I looked at this picture for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, I literally thought it was Jihyo, and I'm like, what? What's with that? So what do you think? Do you think there's a resemblance? Or do you think it's a stretch? Harry Daniels sang to Rose again. It says reunited. I don't remember the first time, but... Back then, when I was leaving your place, I said, I never want to see your face. We were toxic to the end. Oh my God. This tweet, which has 18.8 million views, basically says, this Katseye performance made me realize how lazy some K-pop groups are, which sparked a huge conversation surrounding how K-pop idols are generally treated. Some people saying, you know, if K-pop idols got enough sleep, ate enough, were actually paid properly, maybe they would be able to put in more effort. How when idols do try to put a lot of energy into the performance, they're heavily criticized for overperforming. If we think of Ahyun from Baby Monster, Sound of ATEEZ. Let's read some quote tweets. tweets, actually. You tweeting this in the comfort of your bed while these idols get overworked for years and get zero money in exchange just so you can enjoy their performance. Oh, but she was overperforming. If I was as unhealthy, overworked, and underpaid as like 95% of K-pop groups, I wouldn't give it my all either. So I'd love to know what you think of this whole discussion. I came across this picture. This is really random, but Pump Up the Healthy Love ratings hold steady for second episode. I don't know what that is, but just her holding like a bar like that. So it says 10 pounds, plus it's going to be 10 pounds on the other side. That's 20 pounds. I don't know if that's like an Olympic bar or something, which would be 45 pounds. But if it's like 45 pounds plus 20 pounds, so like 65 pounds in total, holding like it's just such a funny picture to me. Like, okay, mine, maybe it's not like a 45-pound bar, which could be possible. I mean, I don't think it's a real bar to begin with, but like just like the logistics of the photo, I was just sat there like, let's say it's either 45 or 25, right? Like the smaller bars are like 25, even like 25 plus 20, 45. Like a bar on its own is pretty heavy. I mean, to hold it so nonchalantly while somebody's back hugging you is just such a funny visual to me. And I'm not judging her strength or anything. I suddenly got onto Anatoly TikTok. I don't know anything about the guy. I don't know if someone's like, he's problematic. I don't know. Let me tell my story. But it's just like this bodybuilder, right? And he wears like a janitor uniform and he goes around like cleaning and like people judge him, right? Because he's like, oh, can I try with you? And they're like, oh, it's too heavy for you. You couldn't do it. And then he like lifts it up with one hand and it's like 800 pounds. I don't know. That's an exaggeration, but I've been watching a lot of that. So, you know, you can really not judge people based on how they look. I don't know how we got here. And frankly, that's all I got for you today. I did my bestest, okay? But that is basically it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And as for me, I'm gonna get going. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.